This week I've done some health checkups. All good, it's time in the market that will make you the most money. Then take care of your health, folks, of course. Not only for that reason. You can actually dramatically increase your chances for a long and healthy life with quite small actions. Anyway, I'm away for like 1 second and Bitcoin goes completely crazy. In 2 days, we have $17,000 in price movement. Let's sort out what's going on. In the video last week, I pointed out this range breakdown and I painted what seemed at the time a crazy downside target. That video was here at 87,000 and we indeed went much lower and we came very close. Then I noticed something else, the first being that this is a huge wick. A wick down like this means that there is significant buying interest there. And then if we switch to lower time frames, I noticed that the possible inverse head and shoulder pattern started building, which is a bottom pattern if it confirms. I shared these insights in our Discord, huge wick candle yesterday, definitely buying interest there, and I wrote worth monitoring, could we get a short time frame inverse head and shoulders, and I wrote that before it had completed, as you can see here. Then it actually completed, which I noted at like 6 p.m, which was shortly after the Trump announcement. Many people thought it was fake because it wasn't on X, but Donald Trump is posting on Truth Social. And at like 7 p.m, little over 1 hour after the pattern completion, price had already shot up to 91,000, and in the end it went to a high of 95,000, which was exactly the pattern target of this inverse head and shoulder formation, which is the height of the pattern from the breakout point. So we did actually capture this in real time. And then after that target had been reached, price retraced almost the entire pump again, like a sell the news kind of situation, and now has moved up about 8% from this latest low. So what is going on here? Well, if we zoom all the way out to weekly candles, we actually have this inverse head and shoulders. And this dramatic price action that looks very small here, more or less only retested that neckline breakout, which sits at 75,000. Another reason why I put that as a support zone. So when looking at this picture, this looks great. And we also have another old view that friends of the channel will remember, which are these 5 parabolas that Bitcoin price action has painted. Now we're in the 5th parabola, and as you can see here, I haven't changed this line. This price action here perfectly retested that parabola or trend line. So again, in this view, this looks great. Parabola intact and weekly trend still up. On the daily candle time frame, we have still fallen out of this range and we are not confidently back in it. So the first confirmation will be that we reclaim the range, and the second confirmation will be a breakout of the range high at about 106,100 for hopefully price to resume trending behavior on the upside. Guys, I don't know what Bitcoin will do next. Unless your dad is Donald Trump, you probably don't know that either. But I do know that we can react to what happens if we stay below the range and get rejected here. Okay, it looks really bad then. If on the other hand we get back in the range and then get a range breakout, hopefully in an uptrend, okay, then it looks fantastic. We're not gonna go to 150,000 or 300,000 or 1 million with the trend down, guys. It's not gonna happen, it can't happen. We're talking about the big strokes here. If we wanted to take advantage of this dramatic price action that it's been here, you had to be fast, down to the hour almost. Take action on the hour, range breakdown, close to the target zone, confirmed inverse head and shoulder. But as you see here, it was just 1 hour later that the target had already been met. And then again range breakdown, retest from the wrong side, and further downside price action. Many people don't want to stay full time in front of the screen like that. That's fine too. Personally, I did manage to de-risk a bit up here and re-enter with some of that at the bottom formation down here. Sometimes that's successful, sometimes not. But now what's gonna happen short time, I have no idea. There are no clear patterns here on the hourly or daily time frame. In this video, I also showed where I felt the Solana support was, which was here at 127. And if you look at the chart right now, we hit support on the dollar. In fact, it dropped to 125.58. So that was within 1%, so a 50x long here would have actually worked. Not that I recommend it. On the Sol to BTC chart, price still hovers below the range, hasn't really reclaimed yet. The unlock narrative is still strong. The meme coin Casino on Solana is shutting down. I think pump.fun activity is down 94%. I still bought some Sol at support here, but if support breaks, I'm gonna cut it. It's a gamble entry, and by doing so I risk very little on the downside, while if support actually holds, I think the upside is substantial. That's the definition of risk reward. There's lots of talk about Sonic now, which is the previous FTM, Fantom. There we have huge price action since long time, and that price action is very unimpressive actually, all the way back here from 2021. But I hear some people saying it's a new protocol, it's a better protocol. Let's see, but it needs to make some better price action than this. In terms of technology, I don't really have an opinion yet. I understand they have dramatically improved the protocol. I need to research it more and test it myself. I'll update you all when I do. And actually, for me to be able to do so, don't just subscribe. You need to press the bell button also, or YouTube might never notify you. The subscribe action counts for almost nothing anymore. The bell is the new subscribe. Good to know. I'm not claiming I played this price action perfectly. Guys, don't get too stressed over the details. Just try to get it mostly right with most of the money. That's it. Just stay in the market. Don't get liquidated and quit. It's time in the market which will make you the money, not getting all these pico movements right. If you want to join our discussion, most welcome to join as a member. I have only one website, it's ctolarsson.com. Press here for course and indicator, and here for Larsson Pro. Through our payment service provider you can pay with both card and crypto. Right now I'm monitoring carefully if we get back into the range or if we get rejected again, like this time. Perhaps it will be concluded by Friday, and I'll send the Friday TA report as usual this week. Thank you, tack. CTO Larsson out.